Bohol loop with ADV 160 and NMAX 155. Traveling around the beautiful island of Bohol, traversing the coastal roads to form a loop. Starting from the west side of Tubigon, up in the north in Talibon, to the east side Anda, down to the amazing Panglao Island. This was another memorable ride that we'll be reminiscing about in the years to come. We left Cebu on a Friday night. We boarded the last trip of the day bound to Bohol. The trip was about a little over 2 hours. We arrived at midnight at Tubigon port. We immediately noticed big improvements to this port compared to the last time we were here. The plan was to spend the night here in Tubigon so we can ride early in the morning. We checked into this hotel named Sia. We have stayed here before. We like it here because it's clean, has a nice hot shower, and it's located near the port.
Ito mo ng room sa ulo. Ganun ba yun?
Card ba?
Yun na sa'yo, suki card. Muna mo.
Sa motabel?
Oo. Wah, ano?
Dili si Iko lah itu tuh.
Lumawag yun yung room na.
This is your card.
Si Mirabil, shout out Mirabil.
Shout out Mirabil.
Kuyog Bil. Ako.
Oh, touchscreen. Oh, touchscreen.
Oh. 312.
The next morning, we had our breakfast at Gerarda, just beside the hotel. This is a small plaza in Tubigon. Fronting that is their church. And this is Tubigon Port. Most tourists from Cebu arrive here because it's closer to Cebu, and the fare is cheaper than when you book directly to Tagbilaran City.
Pre, kita ka? Siya. Ito. See you. Ito, see you. At bang, see you. I heart Tubigon. I heart.
From Tubigon, we headed north to visit Talibon, the northernmost town of Bohol. We arrived at the town of Talibon. This looks like ripe to become a city. It already has a lot of establishments that baffled us why this isn't a city yet.
Buwan to, may gawon. SF, oo, nasa day. Nasa day, SF, nasa. Stop.
It started to drizzle on Ubay, which turned to rain the next couple of minutes. Luckily, we spotted a Don Macchiato, so we stopped by for an iced coffee, while waiting for the rain to stop or at least slow down. But after a drink of iced coffee, the rain didn't stop, so we put on our raincoats and continued. At the town of Alicia, we made a left turn to check out their panoramic park. We didn't expect a good experience because of the rain. However, at this point, we can already see some of the famous Alicia rolling hills.
Ilang kilometro?
Ito mga tulo.
Ah, okay ra. Tera ni? Ang uwan hinahinay ra?
Wala.
Ah, wagi ni kakusog, wala gid kakusog.
Unya na ikabot ang tumoy.
Oh, iya mo dito, kusog na mga ligo na.
Mo de ganas na mga anhi kay mo may hili kaning duha mga katman.
Mamal na ito sa karo.
Litsi na scam na sad ko.
Mamal na ito sa...
Jitlim na siya, katong ang pagis busli.
Tapos na ito.
Busli. Mo ay wala dungo, patay kita karapihan ba.
Dam, sige akong gi-record pre, nag-record niyo. Hills of Barangay Cambaol. Ah, binabadji din ni Jay. Anong gitawag si binabadji?
Ambil ang kamera rin.
Woo!
Uy, bati mo buak. Sangit na sa... Kinisin. Medyo magiging. Bayad anig 50 na. Pinabali.
Ya! Hop! Cho!
Supay lang ni sa mabini. Ang Alicia. Makita lagi akong to katumurag na ilik.
Kamsayt.
Oh, kamsayt oh. Makita ra?
Saka ito naman, madungawan na rin mo.
Oh.
Uyura ko.
So, go na pre.
Nakagamit na siya, kaya kita kaghasad to. Libre.
Agay. Sama banakon?
Banat to na.
Banang.
Bana di bangko.
Ba na.
Takang napatang gabi. Oh, narasapaan la oh.
Tuwa sa bukid na sa pa no.
Mati mo sa pansin nga po di kimnon.
Oo.
Nakakawas niya.
Ano lang yung iho? Iho! Iho! Saan ka na iho?
Dali na iha.
The trail going to the top of the panoramic park is mostly beginner-friendly, but there are sections that are quite steep and can be a real challenge when it rains.
Oh, heaven.
Yan, ano saan yung tawag iskalito?
Ito, tika pre?
Day. Lo, kanois na din yung G, may kulay.
Ang pre!
Madami, taas.
Si taas! Dagan, dagan. Dagan, pre. Let's run. Trail run. Trail run. Ago. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dagan, pre! Hindi ko makita ang dalan.
After our trail hike to Alicia's Panoramic Park, we continue to ride to Anda. There, we plan to have our dinner and spend the night by the beach. First, we paid for the environmental fee. Don't lose the receipt, so you don't have to pay for it every time you visit any of their tourist spots.
Look, may RV pa yun. Diri tayo.
Grabe Camino, Boracay. No?
Anda di Boracay tatawag ka rin.
This is where we spent the night. Little Miami Beach Resort. It's not well maintained, honestly, but they're cheap and have a good location. After checking in, we walked to Anda Food Center to have our dinner. This is about 200 meters from Little Miami. After eating, we walked around the town center. There are only a few tourists here. Then we bought our favorite red wine, Carlo Rossi Red Moscato, paired with a few snacks and just hang out by the beach.
Ang gahom na sila kang lubusing.
Bakong sila dito?
Wala ba?
We woke up early the next morning to witness the sunrise. If you like white sandy beaches but don't like big crowds, Anda is perfect for you. After enjoying the sunrise, we packed up and headed to Cabanyo Cave. It's only a few kilometers from Little Miami Beach Resort.
Namulayad ka, pre. Tingog ba, mulayad ka, dili. Kaya di ka paligaw, di ka mulayad. Sana ka, pre. Wali ka mulayad, pre. Pre.
Tukol ba? Anad kay Kuan. Anad kay Tao.
Gino ko kay Bugnaw.
Naway. Ugnawan ko.
Mo bitaw wala siya gitawag ka Bugnaw. Kabagno na lang yan kay di mo ka siya Bugnaw. Letting ko pre. Letting ko pre. Letting ko pre. Hey!
After a quick dip at Cabanyo Cave, we continued our loop. The next stop is Cebu Cha in Garcia Hernandez, owned by a friend. The road widening project here is useless. Residents use the area to dry their harvested rice. The southern coastal roads of Bohol are one of the best roads to drive. The classical and colorful town of Jagna is a can't-miss experience. The famous calamay of Bohol actually originated here. We stopped by at the port of Jagna. There are vendors who sell different pasalubongs, including calamay.
Hello, Juno. Juno. Di man mo ila. Ako to ko ba? Juno. Junolin. Di man mo ila.
We've never tried Cebu Cha before, so this is our first, and we liked it. This Cebu Cha franchise is the biggest one for this chain. After having our snacks, lunch at Cebu Cha, we took a short side trip to Loboc. This is the Buzay Dream Falls, part of the Loboc River. We've been to Bohol for a couple of times already, but this is the first time we see her brilliant natural color. This is the new bridge of Loboc, very nicely designed. The famous Baclayan church that was destroyed by an earthquake. Bohol has a lot of beautiful old churches, including ancestral houses. We are now entering Panglao Island, and this is one of the two bridges that connects Panglao Island to the main island of Bohol. An unplanned side trip to this newly rebranded resort. This is famous for its beautiful shorelines lined with coconut trees. This road is probably crowned the best in traffic in all of Bohol. This is a busy main street of Tagbilaran City on a Sunday evening. And we're back in Tubigon, Just the right time for the next trip of Fast Cat. This has been a very memorable ride and we can't wait to be back here again.